Hey guys, what's up? This is Anthony from We Review, and I'm here with another review video for you guys today. Today we'll be going over the Alesis V49 Midi Keyboard. This has been a great keyboard for everything that I've used it for. A super reliable, quality, and good looking keyboard with lots of macroable options and a really cool drum pad added in as well. So let's go ahead and hop right into the review. So here we are with the Alesis V49 keyboard. There's a few different models. As far as I know with the different models, the only thing that changes with the V models is the number of keys on here. I believe they go up to like 60 something keys, but for me, this was right, perfect center fit for what I use it for. This is not too big. It's not too big for my desk. I don't need that big of keys, but the smaller version with only like 20 keys, I believe it was 20 something keys, really wasn't enough keys for the range that I would like when I write music. So let's go ahead and start with all of the features that you see in front of you here now. So here on this side of things, you can see that we have a few different things here. Personally, I use this keyboard with FL Studio. I'm sure people are going to use it for a wide range of programs. I've also used this keyboard with a tutorial program that can pick up any kind of MIDI keyboard. So any program that you're going to be using for this that can pick up a MIDI keyboard of this kind, it'll work perfectly fine for. Personally, you have 4 macroable knobs. I have personally never set these up with anything specifically. I've never used them too much. They really haven't been a big need, but once again, I'm sure you can set all these macros up to do anything you want. The biggest things that I use on here is, first of all, the beat pad. So let's go ahead and talk about that. The beat pad feels really good. It's not clicky. These are soft pads. It really does feel like a solid drum pad. These aren't clicky plastic buttons or anything like that. These are soft, really good feeling drum pads here. Once again, these are something that I'm sure you could macro within the program for whatever you want to use them for. A big thing that I want to talk about that's on every single key in this keyboard is that they are touch reactive. So I know there's a specific word for this. I can't remember what it is, but essentially what I'm saying is the harder you press it, the harder the key reacts to that press. So if I press it lightly, you hear a softer key note. If I press it harder, you hear a harder key hit. So yeah, that's really cool, and it's a really good feature for any kind of keyboard that you're going to be using to write music. And the same thing goes with the keys over here. Same thing with the black notes up here. So really helpful for writing organic melodies and keys and stuff like that. The next thing that we're going to talk about is this right here is used for a pitch bend. This works with a lot of the VSTs that I use within FL Studio, and it should work with anything that is set up to use a pitch bend, just like a standalone keyboard would. Once again, this is another macroable tool here. You can macro this to whatever you want to. Personally, once again, I don't really use it. And then you have your octave up and octave down. This is something I use quite a lot. So if I'm over here on this key, for instance, and that's a little too low for me, I can bring it up an octave, and another. Bring it back down. So yeah, super duper helpful. When it's just the default octave, these are off, and then when you bring it up, it turns on, and then you just do that certain amount of clicks, and it brings it back down to the usual octave. Once again, we have 4 more buttons that you can macro. Once again, I don't use these for anything personally. I really just use this for writing my melodies out and learning the piano. Like I said, I found a really cool program that you can download for your computer, and it teaches you how to play the piano, and this worked perfectly fine with it. So back on the broader scale of the keyboard, like I said, most of that stuff I went over is kind of the cool little features and elements. I'm sure there's some other hidden little elements if you really dig deep into it, but I personally like to make these reviews off my personal experience. First off, I want to start off by saying that this keyboard so far has been absolutely perfect. It has given me no issues whatsoever. It's very reactive, it's responsive, it feels really great, it feels really natural when you're using it. The keys match exactly how they'd be on a piano. The only thing that feels different, of course, is pressing them. You know, you can tell that this is a digital keyboard instead of an actual piano with those key presses, but the distance between the full press is about right, like a regular piano, and it feels very natural and well put together. It definitely doesn't feel cheap. It has cool little LEDs built in as well, and overall I love this thing. The setup with FL Studio, as I said, which is what I use, was super duper easy. It was literally plug it in and select it from my MIDI options in FL Studio. I'm sure you guys can find a tutorial on how to set this up if you have any issues with it. And I'm sure you can find a tutorial for using these macroable stuff with FL Studio. So I don't really want to go over that today, as you guys could be using this for anything, and I don't want to specifically cater to the program that I use it for. So back over here on the left side, we have our printer, USB printer. I've always been confused at exactly what these cords are called. This one is a different one than what came with the keyboard. The one that came with it looks a lot better, but this one's a bit longer and kind of fits my desk better. But I believe this is like a printer USB cable. Once again, it comes with it, but I just like this longer one, and it kind of fit the aesthetic a little bit better of my desk. So once again, this is literally it. You just plug this bad boy into the back, and you are ready to go. You can hear my computer in the background. Picked it up immediately, and it's already back and ready to be working with FL Studio. So these are the only two plugs on the entire keyboard. You have your USB plug here, which is just what I just went over, and then you also have a sustain pedal plug, which is really, really helpful. I honestly didn't even know this was on here. So if you have a sustain pedal and you want to hook it up with this, it's fairly easy. There you go, there's your only plug. So it's not overly complicated. It's really, really straight to the point. It has what you need, and it's just ready to go. I'm not sure what kind of setup you'd need with FL Studio or a different DAW to use a sustain pedal, but I'm sure if there's a lot of programs that other people use to just play the piano on their computer with, and I'm sure those are ready to go with this sustain pedal. So like I said, these are the only two plugs, pretty straightforward. This keyboard does not work if you have RCAs, for example, and you want to hook it up to speakers. You have to have some sort of program on your computer to run a MIDI keyboard or a USB keyboard, which personally I like. It's very straightforward. All right, so there you guys have it. That is my review of the Alesis V49 MIDI keyboard. Once again, I give this thing 10 out of 10 stars. It's been super reliable for everything that I've used it for. I've had it for over 2 years, never had any issues with it whatsoever. It's definitely my go-to keyboard, and this is the one that I recommend to all my friends who are looking for a MIDI keyboard. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope it was informative and gave you guys a solid review. If you have any additional questions or anything that I didn't go over, leave it in the comments below, and I am more than happy to respond to any comments that were left. So I hope this helped you guys out. Make sure to use those links in the descriptions if you plan on purchasing one of these. It really, really helps the channel, and it supports us so that we can provide more great reviews to you guys for the products you need. All right, guys, peace.